Hello everyone. Welcome to Happy Science Meditation Seminar. I'm Bob Imai, Minister of Happy Science. Thank you for joining us today. First of all, let us recite Prayer to the Lord. Prayer to the Lord. Our Lord, El Cantare, you are the source of all light, all power, all wisdom, and all love. May you give us light, give us power, give us wisdom, and give us love. O Lord, our Father, please protect this plant of love earth. Protect us from all evil, and open a future for us. O Lord, thank you for giving us light. We give thanks from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you again for joining us today. This lecture, we are going to learn about the miracle of meditation. The word meditation means to close eyes, to think. As the word describes, meditation is the method to block off three-dimensional world and to start communicating with the real world, which is the world where we people go after leaving this world. Meditation is a method for this. In order to do so, it is necessary to block off three-dimensional world temporarily and attune our mind to the wavelength of the true world. This is a very important part. If you don't understand this, you cannot say that you understand meditation. Meditation is not just about closing your eyes to think. Meditation is not just about concentration of mind either. First, I want you to know that true meditation is based on communication with the world away from the third-dimensional world. People are incarnate in this world. They are burdened with the great difficulties. What I mean is that people lose their innate perceived senses. It is just like going under the water with a diving suit, because we are wearing clothes called corporeal body. We cannot directly sense water. Why we wear such a diving suit is because this third-dimensional world with its waves is a difficult place for soul to live in and go through experiences without anything on them. Therefore, the emphasis of meditation is how to attune our mind and mental wavelengths. As you have been studying as a member of Happy Science, it is important to know functions of our mind. Mind is a very interesting thing. Our mind is just like a control tower. It has a delicate device to send out and receive various thoughts. However, it is not only a device. A core of our true self is located in our mind. What is the true self? I can clearly answer that our true self is same as our mind. Usually, we don't fully understand the function of our mind. However, our mind can gain back its innate functions through a special method. How does a mind come to attain its original functions? Actually, this special method is meditation. Now, I am telling you that a mind works like a machine and it can show various images and catch a lot of information depending on how it is used. Mind can be useful. To use it, first, you need to turn on the switch. How can you turn on the switch? If we use the mind to resemble a TV, an action of turning on the switch of TV is the same as attuning our mind. So, how can we attune our mind? First of all, as a starting point, there is a breathing method. How much have you practiced the breathing method? This is a very interesting method. First step is to control breathing and relax physical tension by rhythmical breathing. What happens when physical tension becomes relaxed is that our mind, full of worldly thoughts and distractions, becomes serene little by little. I guess I can describe it in this way. When you pour mud water into a cup, it will not become clear when it is ruffling. However, if you have the cup stand still and wait for a while, you will see transparent liquid, and you will see mud accumulated on the bottom. By creating a situation of stillness, rough particles will go down and accumulate on the bottom, and there will be clear upper portion. Therefore, if I were to redefine meditation, it would be to attune our mind and bring ourselves into a state where communication with the real world can take place. So far, I have talked about the starting point of meditation. Now, I'd like to talk about different type of meditation. At the first type, there is a calming meditation. Since ancient times, the first type of meditation has been described as being free from all distracting thoughts. This meditation is practiced in order to attain a state where there are no thoughts, but only sense of peace permeating our body. By removing all the worldly thoughts and attuning our mind. Currently, people are engaged in Zen meditation in various places. I think most part of Zen meditation is the meditation of the first type. How do we practice the first type of meditation to be free from all distracting thoughts, or meditation to keep calming mind? What is its significance? When I think about these questions, I say that meditation is to remove ourselves from worldly concerns, as if going on a trip to the real world, and compose our mind. The great universe where we live in is a harmonized condition. In this condition, and the truth of the universe is flowing. And people think various things and act in various ways. We may think that we have freedom with our thoughts and actions. However, thoughts and actions based on our free will always cause an action and reaction in this great harmonization of the universe. This is a fact without doubt. Regardless of that, you are aware of this or not, our thoughts and actions are always related to either something that disturbs the harmony of the universe or something that improves the harmony. The harmony of the universe is very accurate. When the harmony is disturbed, the universe tries to bring the harmony back. How does it act? Individual people. When our thoughts disturbs an order of the universe that God created, there will be some reactions to it, for sure. In other words, if there is a person who has a harmful thought about someone, for example, I am afraid, but such a person will for sure face reactions such as mental disturbances, frustration, agony, sorrow, and so on. However, the law of the universe is extremely fair. The law is not just about punishment. Two people who have living with thoughts and action that contribute to evolution, development, and harmony of the universe, there will be corresponding reactions as well. These reactions are called a sense of happiness. People who are harmonized in their thoughts and actions will be blessed with happiness called peace of mind. What is a state of happiness? This may be a definition in a passive way of a basic definition, but it is that our mind does not get disturbed, does not fluctuate up and down, and does not have persistent worries or concerns. When our mind is fine, like a blue sky, and flowing like a bubbling brook in the springtime, I think such a state is the first stage of happiness. When we are occupied with the various things and our mind is disturbed, what kind of happiness can we establish there? When we are in the midst of worries, with many things laying in a state of disorder in our mind, we need to stop from these worries. If we do not do that, then we will not gain back a true sense of happiness. One method for this, there is meditation to keep the mental harmony. To say the least, our spiritual waves called worry cannot be something higher than the fourth dimensional wave. It is fourth dimensional, or the lower part of the fourth dimensional world, to be exact. it is the wave that is connected to the dark part of the fourth dimensional world. I can be certain about this. In order to escape from such a wave or to remove it from our mind, we must not concentrate on simply removing. But what is important is to direct our mental attitude toward a higher dimensional world. By doing so, our wave will stop responding to our own worries, other people's concern, our concern about other people, and thoughts from other people. Therefore, people who are in a way coming closer to a perfect stage of the first type of the meditation can erase ripples created in a pond called our mind. When an outside threw a pebble into the pond in our daily life. Therefore, with this first step of meditation, we don't necessarily have to sit in the Zen meditation or live in a remote area. As daily training, through encountering with various people, we can train ourselves and learn how to keep a mental harmony like a clear lake water. So, I want you to have training to enter a state of samadhi instantly. I want you to make efforts to stop ripples in your mind instantly. How can you train yourself for this? For example, when someone says something that hurts your feelings, you will react yourself instantly, instead of acting out on your anger and arguing against the person. In a moment, you will check yourself to see if there is a cause within you for someone to tell you hurtful things. And you will think whether there was wrong things in your thought and action. You will think if you cause someone to tell you such things, you will think about these instantly. And if it rings a bell, you need to apologize to the person immediately. The most important thing about meditation is that you free yourself from the third dimensional perspective and see yourself, other people, and the world based on a higher dimensional perspective. You must know that this is the true significance of meditation. Now, let us practice breathing meditation to calm our mind. Please follow Master Okawa's guidance. Firstly, let us recite prayer to Guardian and Guiding Spirit. Prayer to Guardian and Guiding Spirits. My Guardian and Guiding Spirits, deep inside of me, you are the fountain of life, the light of hope, the source of wisdom, and the shield of courage. Every day may you help me develop my soul and refine my mind. Every day may you give me inspiration and show me the right path to follow. Please protect me from all evil and guide me in living a better life. For this, I give my thanks. Now let us begin.
As we are given 30 minutes to practice Zen meditation, I wish to explain it beforehand. First, I wish to teach an easy method of mental concentration. The point is to straighten your back. In this posture, first put your hands on your lap lightly with palms down, and let your fingers drape over your legs. If your shoulders are stiff, relax and keep your shoulders down. Make sure your shoulders are not stiff. Your head, neck, back, and hip should be in a natural position as if a straight wire goes through your body from the head to the hips. In this posture, let's move on to breathing. As for the method of breathing, there are several different ways. Today, we will try breathing in through the mouth and out from the nose. First, inhale deeply. Move that breath down to your abdomen. Then start exhaling from your nose slowly. Exhale as if you do it a third at a time. Please start deep breathing. Alright, finish deep breathing. This is one of the basic breathing concentration techniques that we employ usually. By inhaling through the mouth, we can intake much air at once and calm our mind in a short time. Of course, you can inhale through the nose. The effect of the breathing concentration is quite evident when we try to abandon irritation, stress, or worries. When you're obsessed with such negative emotions, or your mind is occupied with unfortunate events or ill remarks from others today, you should cut them off by breathing concentration, rather than thinking about them further. By repeating this breathing quietly, you can naturally calm yourself down and get rid of these negative thoughts. You will experience such a moment. Rather than fighting against negative thoughts, you would remove them from your mind by simply regulating your breath. When your mind is filled with anger, worries, or distress, just stop thinking and start this breathing concentration, as I instructed now. Within 3 to 5 minutes, you will regain peace of mind. Then you will wonder why you were irritated. You will surely experience such a change. Thus, knowing this breathing technique will benefit you greatly. A good thing about this technique is that you can practice it anywhere. Today we do it sitting on the floor, but when you get used to it, you can do it anywhere. You can do it standing in a train. You can try it as you converse with someone. When your mind is occupied by negative ideas during work, you can practice breathing concentration without others knowing. Just stop thinking and breathe in and out deeply for a while. It will surely change the mood. Although it is invisible to your eyes, you should know what happens when you practice this breathing. If you gain spiritual sight and see yourself in front of a mirror, you will see a golden aura growing around your head when you breathe in. A halo appears when you inhale. It is interesting to see the halo come in and out when you repeat breathing concentration. What does the appearance of this aura mean? It means that when your mind is disturbed by various negative thoughts, or you are possessed by stray spirits with low vibrations, you can get rid of them with this breathing technique. Say you feel sick when you get on a train. You seem to be drawing something with a negative vibration. Then get off the train and try breathing concentration. Immediately it will be gone. At that moment, light of heaven flows into you. This light instantly removes negative spiritual vibration. So don't be scared to confront evil spirits. You can get rid of them by merely regulating your breath. Meanwhile, of course, you need to have your mind compass pointing to heaven in a short time.
Thank you, Master Okawa. How was the meditation? Your mind is calm now? Then let us practice next meditation, the method of spiritual concentration. Let me guide you. Shall we begin? Please relax the neck and shoulder. Close your eyes lightly. Now, put your hands on your lap, palm facing upward. Now let us practice meditation, achieving egolessness. Just like the teaching of 3 Dharma seals, impermanence of all things and egolessness of all phenomena, you essentially have no ego. Nothing is of your possession. The ego who is clinging to worldly attachment is not your essential self. The essential self is a child of Buddha, child of God, and it is light. It is power that has no form. It is energy of love. That is your essential self. Your essential self is not this person who has head, arms, and legs. You essentially have no self, and nothing belongs to you. Therefore, we have no attachment, and the flames of our worldly desires cannot burn. All is peaceful. Now, please begin practicing the state of egolessness. Now we will enter into the state of no will, no thought, that is free of all will and all thoughts. The state of no will, no thought, is a state of egolessness. Maintain the state of egolessness and advance further to a state of having no mind. You have no mind and no physical body. Even if lightning strikes, you don't feel anything. No body and no spirit, no will and no thoughts. Throw away all thoughts, think of nothing, and enter the state of freedom from all will and all thoughts. Please end your meditation and open your eyes. How was the meditation? You could rid of your own worries and anxiety, didn't you? Meditation can open your mind to the self-transformative potential within and connect your soul to the wisdom of heaven. At least you could feel the bliss of happiness. Master Oka's teaching is the love of God, which is trying to make you happy. If you can become happier, that is a proof of love from God. Please try to study the truth and put into practice. Once you recognize the love of God, please try to share it with others by giving the Kyoten, Book of Truth, to the people around you. Thank you very much for joining us today. I'll see you next time. So, goodbye this time. See you next.